Hello, I'm Glenn W. Hunter, and I'm with Matthew Jensen of Rug Masters. Matthew, you run Rug Masters.
Yes, sir.
You're here in the Inland Empire. Lots of business to be had because there's lots of people with really good taste out here. Why do they choose you?
They choose me because I have the only rug plant in San Bernardino Riverside. And rug plant meaning this area that we have back here was built specifically to clean rugs and nothing else.
Understand? So we have sort of a dedication to purpose with you working here, which I think is impressive. But it's not just you. You have a team also. How does your team contribute to the excellence you bring to the marketplace?
I think my team, that's a good question. My team, it goes to knowledge. They spend quite a bit of time training with me, learning the different things that they need to know that are specific to rugs. Specifically, learning about the types of materials. When we go to somebody's house, we look at their rugs, we determine what it is that we're cleaning before we ever even give it to the shop. When we talk to the customer about what the expectations should be and what it's going to take for us to get this wool rug clean or this silk rug clean as opposed to a plastic, an olefin or a polypropylene rug.
You know, one of the things that you are particularly proud of, as you shared with me, is your ability to handle very delicate fabrics that have really tough stains in them. And that's just not for the faint of heart. That's not for the guy that just rolls up in a truck and kind of looks at you and figures out along the way home what he's going to do to clean it. What do you bring to have that delicate fabric come back and sparkle for that customer again?
Again, it takes me back to having the knowledge. I did spend a few years learning specifically about how to clean rugs before I even started putting a plant together. Because I wanted to be responsible and I wanted to be a good customer servant and being able to give a customer that has a sensitive rug or a sensitive material such as you're speaking of a good cleaning. A lot of that is the knowledge of the material itself. And we do have the special cleaners that are only in this plant. They aren't anywhere else in my building. Nothing that's in this plant will hurt any of the rugs that we clean, but also everything that we have that's in here is specific to cleaning these rugs.
So as you're cleaning, and again, it's a plant, it's an operation. We're here in front of a couple of items that you're working with, but we're in the middle of this swimming pool thing here. Explain the environment we're in now, because it's specific to the great work you do in keeping these rugs immaculate.
Well, because I want to keep it short, Glenn, for you. Yes, we're sitting in a pool that has the opportunity that I can do. Not only can we clean rugs, but we also use this pool to set up separate pools to take care of any pet or urine damage. These pools, so in order to take care of a rug that has a urine damage on it, it needs to sit in a cleaner for 24, sometimes up to 48 hours, or until that urine is completely out of the rug, giving us the opportunity to rinse it and then hang it in here. And that could only happen in here. We wouldn't be able to do that in somebody's driveway or on somebody's tile floor.
So we have the tough stains that get in because of the pets that are involved. You have the very delicate and intricate colors here as well. How do you make sure colors remain consistent for your customers?
Well, colors are tough. One of the first thing you need to know about a color, and the first thing that we talk to a customer about, is whether or not these colors are going to run. Sometimes when rugs come into the country, they don't have the perfect colors that the rug salesperson wants to have, and they'll add dye to the rug or to those rug fibers in certain areas that they don't feel look so good. For me, it's figuring out whether or not it does have those dyes so we don't make those colors run and turn your rug into a whole different color. And again, that does lend itself to just having the knowledge and understanding of what it is that we're dealing with and what it is that we're cleaning.
So we have products, or we have damage by pet, we have damage by color, we have things introduced, and Matthew has managed to be able to separate those from the fabric so that the piece remains pristine. It's pretty amazing. The Inland Empire, you're owning it. How do they find you? How do your customers find you?
Well, the easiest way to find us is to go online to www.rugmastersocal.com. When you go online there, you'll also see there's a video there that explains our cleaning process. It's about a 3 or 4 minute video that goes over exactly how we clean, how we use this tank, and how we clean these rugs.
The knowledge, the detail, the experience, and probably some awkward stains along the way that he had to get rid of. Matthew Jensen, he gets it. Rugmastersocal.com, that's where you are. Find a man, let him make your home that much more spectacular. But what really separates the service and the quality that Matthew brings to the owners of these fantastic rugs comes down to one thing, Matthew. What is that?
We know how to love your rugs.
And there you have it. Once again, Glenn W. Hunter, Matthew Jensen, we thank you.